Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Happy freaking Mother's Day. I'm just sitting here today, chilling out. My family made an amazing brunch for me, and my husband made me a pitcher full of mimosas. And so I'm working my way through this pitcher, and I'm catching up on season 4 of WERKin Mommas on Netflix. And I paused the episode I was watching for a minute because I was just thinking like, wow, this is Mother's Day. This is the day that the world officially recognizes moms with flowers and balloons and trips and gifts and all this other stuff. But it just really took me back for a minute. I was flipping through my phone at all these pictures of when my son was a baby and just looking at his little feed and pictures that me and my daughter have taken and all the Snapchat filters we use. And I was just like, wow, I am somebody's mama 2 times over. And it just made me think back to how Mother's Day hits differently for me these days. I mean, just thinking back to when I was pregnant, both times, how my pregnancy was super easy with my son. If the pregnancy with my daughter was like that, I probably would have had a bunch of kids because I mean, I was still working out. I mean, I felt great. I didn't have any morning sickness. I can't even say a lot. I didn't have any. But the labor was easy. The whole birthing process was easy. He was just the coolest, most chill baby. Didn't really cry. And then he was my first child. So I was still trying to figure things out. And I went through a lot of those am I doing the right thing moments as a new mom. And then I think about my daughter when I felt like, okay, I'm a little bit more prepared for this. I got one kid under my belt and I managed to keep him fed and taken care of. So I think I kind of got this. And to think about all the complications I had with her from short cervix. I had to get a cerclage. I was on bed rest from week 20 until week 38. And she still didn't come until week 41. That's a whole nother story. But just thinking about how that experience was the polar opposite of what I went through with my son. The labor was exhausting, just terrible. It was frustrating. I mean, she was just not trying to come out. And so I had a painful and frustrating labor with her, and trying to figure out my life as this busy working mom with 2 kids, and I'm trying to build a business, and I have a whole husband and a whole house to run. It was a lot, and I still had to discover myself and make time for myself in between that. So it was a lot. And so just looking back at those pictures when my kids are sitting in the bouncy chairs or in the high chairs and there's food everywhere, and now I'm looking at them like right now my son is playing video games online with his friends on Fortnite or something like that. My daughter is in the living room watching some new TV show she found. She's built a whole mansion on Roblox or Robux or whatever it's called. And I keep hearing these thud crashing type of noises, thinking something wrong, but it's just her doing cartwheels in the middle of the TV room. So it's different. It's really different. I remember my first Mother's Day when I'm like, wow, I actually made it through this. I actually have a baby. I actually have a kid. Somebody's calling me mama. I'm responsible for somebody. And it's different. They bring me cards and fix my plate, and it's different. And it feels good. And I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it because I know they probably won't be fixing my plates tomorrow. And it's just going to go back to the norm according to them. But I am going to thoroughly enjoy this day. I hope that you all do too. Whether you're a new mom, whether you're a seasoned vet mom, a mother to be, a hopeful, expectant mother, a mother in remembrance. Thank you all. Shout out to us. Thank you all. Kudos to you all for everything that you do, all that we have to endure. And I just pray that you have an amazing day full of love, kicking your feet up, and just loving on yourself. Happy Mother's Day.